Hello, football enthusiasts. Welcome to Matchday Action with Blaqsport podcast as we wrap up Matchday 14 of the FIFA World Cup 2026 happening across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And what has been is qualifications are secured, dreams are shattered, history is made. And some massive talking points will dominate football discussion over the few days. So let's get right into the first game, which is between Croatia and Panama, which is Croatia 1 and Panama 0 happening in Toronto. As for Croatia, this was all about survival. After losing their opening game against England, Croatia knew there was no room for error. One mistake, one dropped points, and their World Cup could have been over. Instead, they found another way. 1 goal, 3 points, and their campaign stays alive. This is something they expected, and they actually had that cross line effective. For Panama, though, this is heartbreaking. According to the report, the defeat eliminated them from the tournament. So Panama is out of the tournament. This is why Croatia remains dangerous. They never panic. Even when the back's against the wall, they find solution. That tournament experience is what they have for you. And with Croatia staying alive, Panama head home, and the Group L remains one of the most dramatic groups in the tournament. So this is what we'll have for the first game of the match day 14, and the second game is between Colombia and Congo. And we have Colombia 1 and DR Congo 0. Not the biggest scoreline, but one of the biggest results, because this win officially secured Colombia's place in the round of 32. Do you know that? So South Americans once again showed discipline, patience, and quality when it mattered most. This is the biggest stage of football. Everybody need to show what they got. And here's the scary thing. Colombia haven't needed to play spectacular football. They have simply been efficient, and efficient teams often go very far in the tournament. And everyone talks about Brazil, everyone talks about Argentina, everyone talks about France, but nobody is talking enough about Colombia. Could they be the dark horses nobody wants to face? Only time will tell. And Colombia are through to the round of 32, and they continue quietly building momentum. Now, the good part about this is over. Now, let's head over to the next one, which is between Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Qatar. Now, this is the surprise stories of match day 14. Bosnia 3 and Qatar 1. The man of the moment is Kerim Alajabegovic. According to the report, this wonder goal inspired Bosnia to a huge victory. This wasn't just a win, this was potentially a ticket to the knockout rounds. Did you hear that? A ticket to the knockout rounds. Bosnia now sits on 4 points and are in a strong position to progress, a remarkable achievement for the nation competing in its only second World Cup. Now, every World Cup creates a new star. Could Kerim Alajabegovic be the one of the breakout names of the 2026? Bosnia are on the break, and Qatar are in serious trouble, and this could be one of the stories of the tournament going. Now, let's go over to the next game, which is between Switzerland and Canada. And we have Switzerland 2 and Canada 1 happening. That was in Vancouver. And here's the fascinating part about this. Both teams walked away feeling successful. Now, looking at this game, you can see that Switzerland won Group B and progressed from a fourth consecutive World Cup group stage for the first time. This is a consistency at the highest level. But Canada achieved something historic. Despite the defeats, the co-hosts qualified to the knockout stage for the first time in their history. Think about that. A nation that had never gone beyond the group stage, now heading into the knockout rounds. And they're also one of the co-host nation. What a remarkable feat. Who could have had a better day? Switzerland winning the group, or Canada making history? That's what the very football fans are going to have all week. This is an interesting time. And one thing I really love about this game is Switzerland finishing top and Canada making history. The both nations head into the knockout stage with confidence. This is what we have for the fourth game of the match day 14. So we're going to go over to the last two games of the day, which is happening around 11. So we're going to go dive into it about the Morocco and the Brazilian game. So let's go dive into it right now. So now let's go into the fifth game and the sixth game of match day 14. So we have here, okay, so we have Brazil 3 and Scotland 0. This was Brazil reminding the world who they are. And who is the star? Vinicius Jr. 2 goals, a dominant performance, and another step towards becoming the face of Brazilian football. You had me right. Vini is the man. So Vinicius became only the 5th Brazilian player ever to score in all 3 group stage matches at a World Cup. So when you consider names associated with Brazilian football history, that is an incredible company. Now, no nation has won more World Cups than Brazil is a fact everybody knows, which is 5 titles. Generations of legend, and now a new generation led by Vinicius Jr. is trying to bring the trophy back to Brazil. Now, Scotland will face a likely group stage exit, according to the report. Another difficult chapter for the proud footballing nation still searching for a deep World Cup run. Now, we keep talking about Messi, we keep talking about Ronaldo, we keep talking about Mbappe, and we are witnessing the arrival of the next global superstar in the World Cup stage, which is Vinicius Jr. Brazil are true, Vinicius is flying, and the Brazilians are starting to look more and more dangerous. Now, let's actually now dive into the other match of the day, which is between Morocco and Haiti. Now, because we're made to work for this one, now let's talk about it. Morocco 4, Haiti 2. What an outstanding performance by the Moroccans. Now, the headline belongs to Hakimi. So Hakimi actually showed us who he is. The Atlas Lions came from behind and showed exactly why they're considered one of the strongest teams in this tournament. Just when Haiti looked capable of causing a shock, Morocco responded. That's what elite teams do. Every single time they step up when it mattered most. Since becoming the first African nation to reach the the semi-finals in the World Cup 2022, Morocco has completely changed global perception about African football. The team no longer sees itself as an underdog, it expects to win. Now, Haiti now match the unwanted record of playing 6 World Cup matches and losing all 6 of them. This is an unforgettable underdog story, and forget surprises, Morocco are no longer a fairy tale. They are a serious football nation. And Morocco now are through to the round of 32. Morocco are dangerous, and nobody will want to draw them in the knockout rounds. Believe me, no one will do that. Now, this is what we have for match day 14. As you all know that Croatia refused to die, Colombia quietly qualified, Bosnia moved to the verge of history, Canada achieved a historical breakthrough, and Morocco proved their contenders, while Brazil found a top gear. Player of the day, we have several strong candidates. Hakimi was brilliant. Kerim Bejigovic, scored a winner, but the player of the day will go to Vini, having 2 goals. Another historic moment. The performers were top notch. This is what I call a performance. This is what I call a good game for Vini. So Croatia stayed alive, Colombia qualified, Canada made history, and Morocco showed resilience. The Brazil reminded us why they remain one of the football giants. As for the group stage comes closer to an end, one thing becomes clearer. The margin between success and failure is tiny. One goal, one mistake, one moment can change everything. Let me know in the comments who impressed you the most today. Brazil, Morocco, Colombia, or Canada making history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is Blaqsport Podcast. I'm your host, like always, Insuya Tuche, and I'll catch you on the next Matchday episode on Matchday 15 as the group stage stories continue. Let's see you in the next one. Ciao.